Hi, I'm Tanya Mark, mind, body, nutrition, and dynamic eating psychology coach. And I just wanted to jump on live today because this has been coming up a lot. Last week in a couple of my coaching sessions, there's this overwhelming feeling of defeat in, using the typical strategies that we use to better ourselves. Usually it's healthy eating or exercise. And these women are just saying, hey, I just want to get my freaking sexy back. I want to feel good about myself. And I just am using the typical strategies out there, but my God, I'm just feeling kind of the opposite of sexy. I mean, these are the words that are coming out, and I can totally relate because I felt a lot of these too. You're tired, you're exhausted, you're overwhelmed, you're frustrated, you're feeling a little bitchy and short, you're just not your fun, vibrant self. You're feeling short of time, vitamin T, lack of time, and really your tank is just so empty. And you're like, what the heck? How did I get here? And, I just want my sexy back. And interestingly enough, when we talk about sexy, you can look around and we can say, hey, sexy, if we really defined it, has nothing to do with the size or the shape of your body. It's all about the attitude. And it's the attitude of feeling good in your own skin, of feeling self-confident, about feeling confident. That is really what sexy is about. But my God, I can totally relate to this because all of a sudden, like in my 20s, things are really carefree and fun, and I could order takeout pizza and drink wine and go eat nachos and then, go do some exercise, and everything was fine. But I'm 48 now, and things have definitely shifted. And one of the main things that I've noticed just really in my coaching practice is that a lot of my women have an enormous, including myself, tons of responsibility. So you might be a full-time mom. You might be a business owner. You might be, just working in a career that is just totally frying you. You might be dealing with challenging relationship issues. It could be with a spouse. It could be with a significant other, an aging parent, a child. But overall, there's this enormous amount of responsibility that didn't used to be there, but is there now. And we're trying to figure out, how do I get my sexy back? And, these feelings of defeat, the tears, and just being so upset about how our bodies are shifting and changing. And just this feeling of defeat of the typical strategies that we've been taught, that our culture tells us are the only ways out, are very strict eating plans or exercising more. They're just not working. So I want to share two of my favorite tips, and they have zero to do with exercise or nutrition. And hey, I'm a holistic nutritionist, so I always love to bring in the best of nutritional science, but I wanted to share something different today, something that you're not hearing. And again, I was a private exercise trainer for years, so yeah, I love exercise and think that's a powerful strategy. But if we're just using those two, if we're leaning on those two and they're not working, I'm here to tell you there's some better strategies out there, ones that are going to make you feel more energized, and kind of that opposite of the lack of sexy. So the two things, the first one is that I love to do this exercise called, what do you want, need, and desire as a woman? Because really, a lot of us have gotten so far away from even knowing what we want, need, and desire, and we've gotten stuck in this vicious cycle of just getting things done, this enormous to-do list, all the responsibilities we have as women. And we lose a little bit of ourselves, or maybe a lot, and then we just feel defeated and exhausted and tired and bloated and heavy and all those feelings that we just don't want. So take the time, and this is something I do in my practice, is, this is one of my secrets that I'm sharing, is that I have my ladies explore, what do you want as a woman, what do you need, and what do you desire? And we really look at those strategies and just see where you can go with that and what's really lacking. So part 2 of that is now looking at your lifestyle, your daily routine, and your weekly routine, and say, hey, am I fulfilling those needs during my week and my day? And when I ask about, what do you want, need, and desire as a woman, I like to have my ladies come up with 5 words to describe how you want to feel today and every day. And then when you take those 5 words, you go to the second part where you're looking at your daily and weekly routine and look to see, hey, are those 5 words the way I feel every day when I wake up in the morning? Are those 5 words the way I feel at the end of my week? And so those are a barometer, I like to say. A barometer to see, are you living the life that you really desire? And a lot of times when we're dealing with physical weight, there's a big mental aspect to it. There's a lot of mental weight that's going on. And this is the beauty of mind-body nutrition and dynamic eating psychology, is that we look at you as an individual and how you're nourishing your whole self, so that you don't have to just lean purely on exercise and perfect eating, because really you're missing out on about 50% of your metabolism when you're just leaning on those strategies. And just think, when you're not feeling sexy and you're exhausted and tired and bitchy and depleted, what do you want to do? You probably don't want to exercise, and you want convenience food. So that's the power of looking to these other 2 strategies when you're feeling defeated by the typical cultural strategies that we're told are going to solve all our problems. I'm so passionate about this. I really want to help you make peace with your body. And I do it by, yes, absolutely, combining the best of nutritional science with these new strategies around dynamic eating psychology. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Tanya Mark, mind-body nutrition and dynamic eating psychology coach. I'm here to help you let go and relax and get on with your lives. And we can do this if we see that there's more to our metabolism than what to eat and exercise more. Have an amazing day, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, or if you resonated at all with this video, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.